Alrighty, welcome to part 5 of Dragon Quest V. This is the Japanese PS2 remake, but translated into an English patch. Where we left you last time was really just kind of side questy. We got the zoom spell and we eliminated a monster for some cash. Yep, so I know there's still like some more of that stuff kind of going on right now. Let's see. It looks like we need to get back to the Reinhardt Castle. And there we go. Whew. If you notice different monsters and that sort of thing, it's because I did a little bit of money grinding offline the other day. I try to reduce as much of that as I can, because I know it's not super fun to just watch someone grind. At least not for me. Let's see, meow. One thing I really love about this game, though, is the music. It's really good. Alrighty, so Dale says, I'm glad to see you. And he's the king of Reinhardt, by the way. He says, my brother has told me so many stories about you, and to return the favor, I've ordered my men to search for the legendary hero. I received word that the shield worn by the hero can be found in Sarabona. It's a town on the western continent to the south of Zoomfin. Dale says, before you leave, pay my brother a visit. His room is right above here. This guy says, this is Prince Henry and his wife's quarters. He's about to dismiss me, but he says, oh, it's you. I'm so sorry. Please, right this way. Henry says, what a surprise. It's Bunny. I've had men searching high and low for any news of you. About that, I wanted you to come back for our wedding ceremony. I really got married. Can you believe it? Maria says, it's been ages since we've last seen you, Bunny. Henry laughs and says, guess the outcome's quite obvious, eh? Back then, I always thought that Maria liked you more, but Maria says, come on, Henry, Bunny will find someone better than me, someone who is just perfect for him. Henry says, yes, I'm sure. Anyway, it's wonderful to see you again, Bunny. I couldn't call you in time for the wedding, but I saved you a souvenir. Do you remember where my old room was? It's in the treasure chest. Where the flunky badge should be. Maria says, Reinhardt's royal craftsman made us these wonderful gifts for our wedding, but I wonder why Henry put it in that treasure chest in his old room. Henry says, it's wonderful to see you. Oh, same thing, so we'll just kind of move forward from there. I think one of the things that just strikes me about this game that I can never, like, really let go in it is just, how, like, your dad is a man, like, roaming places, doing good deeds, and then, you know, he, like, dies trying to protect his son, and then you become a man roaming the countryside doing various good deeds, and people just show this, like, level of resistance to you, until, like, you've done something good for them. I feel like it's just it's wholesome, but it's also, it shows progression, which is super cool. There's a message on the bottom of the chest. It says, Bunny, what I need to tell you, I just can't do in person, so I've written it here instead. Not a day passes when I don't think about your father. I told myself that if I survived those slave days, I would pay you back somehow, someday. Since you've done so much for me, thought I'd give it my best shot. My resources did nothing to bring you any closer to finding the hero, but you looked after this kingdom and protected its people. The letter continues, I'll do my best to uphold the values you instilled. Bunny, you were never my flunky. You're my friend. Henry. Aww. I mean, goodness, it's been... I literally have no idea how long since I've played Dragon Quest V. I know I beat it on the DS probably like 2 or 3 years ago. Fairly certain before that it'd probably been about 5 years, and I played it on the SNES, the JP translated patch. But this one, I haven't looked at the other two, but it just, I don't know if the quality of the translation has gone up, but it feels more serious. Plus, I mean, these graphics are super nice with the up rendering. Without the up rendering, it's bad. Let's see. Looks like I missed something. I honestly don't care about it though. Let's see. Yeah, screw that. So we're just gonna get moving. We're going back to Zoomfen, and we're looking for the shield, essentially, which will be south of here. I don't recall having seen anything south of here, so I'm like, huh? Yeah, just as I thought, there is stuff in the way. Okay. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Plus, I mean, this game is basically like Pokemon before Pokemon, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure who did like this monster collecting thing first. And just because you did something first doesn't mean you did it the best. Yeah. But I will say this, pretty sure the Mega 10 series, that's like the Shin Megami Tensei games, with like the talk feature with the demons, I think that's probably one of the first games that did that, and did it well. Dang it. How do I cross this place? Whatever. Okay. Yeah. I must be missing something. Oh. Okay. Ah, whatever. Looks like we're going the right way now. And what is this little place? The nun says, the abbey took good care of her. I just finished escorting the young lady home. I meant to leave earlier, but her family treated me so well I couldn't pull myself away. Honestly, we hoped a girl like her would fancy staying at the abbey and become a nun, but her father intends to find a handsome suitor and marry her off right away. We found a lottery ticket. This guy says, Miss Fiona just returned home to Sarbona after spending the past 6 years at an abbey. This one says, hammer, hammer, hammer. If you head south, pass through the tunnel, and cross the bridge, you'll be in Sarbona before you know it. Nifty. Let's see what's in the well. Oh, hey. What is this glinty thing? Maybe I just gotta do the search thing. Nothing was found, my booty. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's a small medal. Yahoo! I'm not sure I care about that. 120. Get out of here with that mess. Who is that, Selfie? From Final Fantasy VIII? She says, do you think a woman should obey her husband no matter what? I'm gonna say no. She says, that's right. That's not how a real woman acts. I literally have a relative that told me once, like, kind of confided in me that she wasn't really in love with her husband anymore. And, you know, they're older. They came from a little bit of a different world. But I mean, she said that she believes that her religion thinks that she should be subservient to her husband. So I was just like disagreeing with her, but it's kind of hard to, you know, like disagree with beliefs that aren't rooted in logic. I don't know if they're still together, honestly. I haven't spoken with them in several years. Me and my family aren't super close. Like, basically from the time I could get in the car, I was trying to get away from those guys. Clayton. Oh, okay, sending to Mr. Monster. Let's see. But I think that's because I'm old, and like, I think I came out before, like, it was, like, cool to do that, basically. If that makes any sense. Like, I came out before gay marriage was legalized pretty much in any state. That sort of thing. I feel like it's been, like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like people really care anymore. I know there's probably still some, like, hillbillies that, and religious people and all that, that are like, oh yeah, that's only for women and men, and it's between God, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, for me, it's protection of assets, like, and having the person that you trust be able to make healthcare decisions for you. So, yeah, that's important to me. But anyway, my dad and myself never really saw eye to eye. So I tried to get away from him as quickly as I could. And I think, like, avoiding one person, like, it's not something I think you think about a lot, at least not me at the time. But when you do that, you kind of have to avoid a lot of other people associated with that person if you want to fully, you know, achieve that result. So ultimately, I think that some of the members of my family being, like, what I would say is pseudo-religious, like, they believe when it's convenient to their structure of whatever they're trying to promote, but they probably don't, like, think about it all that often or care about that very often. So, you know, it was used against me, basically, which is why I have a lot of contempt for that. This dog says bow wow, and someone says, someone help me, please catch the dog. Okie dokie. The lady says, I'm sorry, she just suddenly ran off. Now come here, Lillian. Why did you do that? The dog barks again. And the person who I guess is, I don't know, she says, good heavens, you're the first person other than myself who Lillian likes. And who might you be? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I asked you to introduce yourself and all I did was stare. I see, your name is Bunny. Sorry for any trouble I've caused you. If our paths happen to cross again, I'll certainly return the favor. Come here, Lillian. Let's go home now. I think that's Wifey Prospect number 2. I think the DS version allowed 3 choices. I'm fairly certain the SNES version only allowed 2. So I'm hoping this allows 3, because one of the wives is, like, kind of hilarious. Let's see. I'm bored. Are you going to the mansion too? I say yes, and she says, I thought as much, but I don't get the feeling that it's money you're after. This note says, no underage drinking allowed. This guy says, we're not busy, so sit anywhere you like. I heard Master Ludman's making an important announcement. Probably why I haven't seen any usual customers today. Wait, was that... Let me see... Oh yeah, that's fine. There's usually not items on those. Alright, well there's the inn. Yeah, I did use a lot of MP. I might as well. Here we go. Plus I'm doing the old usual, trying to see if I can get any stuff to sell and all that. What is this big building? Oh, a church. Found another small medal. Lottery ticket. This lady says, nice to have a visitor. You look about the same age as my boy Andy. I hope he finds a bride before it's too late. I bet you've already found yourself a nice girl, haven't you? I say no. And he says, you should hurry up and find someone too. These days, whenever I introduce him to a cutie, they all run away screaming. This guy says, a girl that loves you and wants to get married right away is a blessing from God. I'm gonna go with no on that, but whatever. Some people are that way, I guess. I'm definitely not that way. Why is all the shops closed? I guess I can always come back in at night. Let's see. This lady says, this is Sir Ludman's vacation bungalow. We find a seat of wisdom. What is behind this? Yeah, nothing interesting there. I love that he has a bed in the living room. Vacation indeed. Let's see. Alright, the armory. It has some like basic stuff that might be nice. Yeah. Let's see. So let's get... God damn, everything is so expensive. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this crap. Medals, earrings. Guess I can keep the chain whip just in case. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna run into needing that. That'll be fine for now. I would prefer to have 2 of these, but that's not how it's gonna go right this second. Alright, whatever. We'll do a little bit more exploring and then I might need to get some money. Because I got new monsters and I didn't have anything that they could really equip, as you might have seen there. That was particularly good, so they were kind of getting beat up a little bit. Plus, I need to wait till night anyway, I guess, to see some of the other shops, so I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Whoops. Metal Hunter, huh? Alrighty. Eh, 13k, we need 3,000. Let's see. Alrighty. That walkthrough got away from me, so I'm just kind of scrolling a little bit there. I'll just grind until it's night again tomorrow. Then I should have a good amount of cash. And hey, maybe I'll recruit one of these cool metal hunter guys. Get lucky. Looks like I'm getting some good stuff. We might as well use it. There we go. Probably makes sense to try and re-roll the RNG to get the best stats we can. Kind of helps with the heavy amount of grinding that I think comes with the Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest games. I'm kind of like blown away that more of these games didn't catch on in the US. I always found them to be like of super high quality. I think with Dragon Quest XI though, that really kind of broke the ice. So hopefully that gets people interested in the earlier iterations of the games. I feel like Dragon Quest VIII kind of did that because it had a demo disc for Final Fantasy VIII included. Let's see. Shoot, we still don't have 3 grand. It's wild. We're good to go now. I don't know if I have enough money to also sleep at the inn. Oh geez. It looks like I'm just gonna have to wait for another evening to pass. I'm fairly certain this is the town where we get married. I think you can pick Bianca or the other two. I usually pick the mean wife that's like, I'm gonna run you into the ground and You'll be my little workhorse and all this. She's not very polite. It's kind of funny. The reason I pick her is just because you're forced to use her at points, and she has the better attack power. In some games I might get magey, but most of the time, like, I prefer just non-elemental damages. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's like separate from the town. I didn't even realize that. So that's still not open, huh? That's weird. Sometimes certain shops are open at night. Whatever. Guess we'll just stay at the inn then. And let's get that other cloak of evasion so we can move on here. Yep, that's fine. Okay. This kid says, "You're a traveler, right?" "Me too. I travel with my dad during his trades." This lady says, "Mr. Ludman has decided to marry off his daughter. His daughter's name is Flora, an innocent girl like a pure white rose. I can't tell you how many men have come in hopes to woo her, but Mr. Ludman, that father of hers, absolutely wouldn't let a single one of them get near her until now." This lady says, "This is the Ludman mansion. Have you come to ask for Miss Fiona's hand in marriage?" I'm gonna say no. They say, "Come back another day then. Today he will be talking to anyone hoping to become Miss Flora's husband." This person says, "Are you trying to marry Flora too? My name is Andy. I'm a childhood friend of Flora. I don't care about the money or treasure. I just want her to become my wife." This one says, "Being able to marry Flora would be like a perfect dream, but I can't help but wonder what kind of conditions they're gonna be." This guy says, "You seem to have come calling from quite far away too. Sorry, mate, I'm the one who's getting Flora and the fortune." If I say yes, she says wait in line, but I don't see that that line's moving, so I must have to trigger something else. Let's see. This guy says, "I do the housework and my wife minds the shop." No, I think I already talked to those people. "The town of Sarbona welcomes you," says that person. "Marriage is a religious ceremony." I don't agree, sister, but whatever. Let's see. I guess I need to just keep talking to these people. Here we go. The maid says, "Attention everyone, Master Ludman will see you in the living room. Right this way, please." Ludman says, "A big welcome to everyone. I am Ludman, the master of this house. I brought you here today in hopes that I can find a man worthy of my dear Flora. But don't think that just any man can take my sweet Flora as his bride. Here are my conditions, so please listen carefully. According to ancient scripture, there are two mysterious rings on this continent, known as Fire and Water Ring. They're said to bring good fortune to the wearers. If you find the rings and propose, I will consent. My new son-in-law will inherit my family's treasured shield as proof of this arrangement. Well, if there's nothing else, I will leave you. And the lady runs down the stairs. Ludman says, Flora, I told you to wait in your room. Flora says, Father, up until now, I've always followed your wishes, but I want to decide for myself who my husband will be. Flora says, listen everyone, I've heard that the fire ring is located in a dangerous cave where lava flows. I beg you, don't take on such a dangerous task just for my sake. Flora says, oh, you're the gentleman from before. Then you must be another of my suitors. I don't quite know what to say. Ludman says, what's this now? Are you a friend of hers? Ludman says, you look like a dependable lad. Anyway, only the one who brings the 2 rings can marry Flora. Ludman says, now come with me, Flora. That guy says, what tough requirements. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some free stuff. Oh, it's locked. Womp womp. I guess I can't bring my caravan of monsters in here. We found a silk gown. Another Sugoroku ticket. We got a super awesome balcony. Well, I didn't pick up the balcony, it just was a pretty balcony. We found a silver tiara. Flora says, my whole life, my father's been very controlling. Don't do anything dangerous for me. I'm getting such a familiar feeling from you. We've met somewhere perhaps long, long ago. Perhaps on the boat? Huh. Let's see. Oh, okay. I guess now that I left the mansion, those shops are open. So let's see if there's anything I care about over here. I guess that sword would be nice, but it's not, like, immediately needed. So I can get that later. Huh. Yeah, I'm good on that. Alright, so we're gonna start moving on and trying to find these rings. Let's see. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see the map really quick. I don't think I can get over there, so I think the only way is down. So let's do that. Yeah. There's a river there, so it's gotta be that big mountain down there. I am in some kind of volcano. Nothing odd about the skeleton, apparently. Let's see. This person says, you managed to get this far too. The ring is resting deep within this cave. Good luck to you. That's some really cool looking lava. What's this thing? Found some gold. There we go. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Man. 3-4 steps and you're getting bit. Went down there, so I believe maybe this way. Let's see what we got. There we go. We are moving to the second floor, I guess? Or basement one, rather. Well, it's a volcano, so never mind. Clearly I'm crazy. Had too much crazy juice this morning. Or maybe not enough. Oof. I like that raspberry tea I have better than that stuff. Alright, so let's go maybe this way. We got another ticket. Horse Devil? It's a weird name. I would call it Baphomet, because it looks like the SMT Baphomet a little bit. Oh goodness, this thing's gave some experience. Let's... take that wizard staff, apparently. Alright, so we got the treasure. Hopefully that didn't fuck me bad. Yeah, we look mostly healed. That's fine. Let us see what we can find over here. So, let's see. Does that wizard staff do anything? Can be used as an item. Let's just keep that on there for now, because I think that's a multi-hitting thing. Flame soldiers. Looks like we are... Yeah, the stairs were up there. Okay, good. Whee! Alright. Let's see. Oh, how rude. Don't be killing my people. Should probably heal my people. That looks good. We got a seed of defense. There we go. Alright. Whoops. I think I kind of walked on that when I didn't need to. Let's see what else is over here. Okay, so nothing over there. I think the money is worth it to get the damage. Plus, I just have an ass ton of MP for my main, so it should be okay. Let's see. It's gotta be this way then. No? Where the heck is this place then? Oh man, that's not very nice. There we go. Let's get healed up. Alright. And that appears to be the firing, but we have upset something. Now it must die. So, swoosh. Psych up for a stronger attack. Oh, that could be useful. Probably doesn't make sense to use flame on this, so let's just... I'm curious what this wizard staff does. Yeah, let's just go with attacking then. Oh, how rude. The ring buried in the rock glows like a roaring flame. You have found the firing. I think they're used as engagement rings later, which is kind of cool. Let's heal up anyway. Still gotta get out of this place. Actually, I could just evac. Yeah, let's do that. Okie dokie. I keep forgetting I have that zoom spell now. Might as well save my, The hell was this place called? Oh yeah, Sarbona. So, guess we gotta go get a ship from Ludman. He says, "You've done quite well to get the fire ring. I'll take that off your hands. Is that alright?" I'll say yes. He says, "All that remains is the water ring, but it's sure to be surrounded by water." Alright, one of my boats is docked outside. Feel free to use it. It's a small ferry, but it should be adequate transportation. Okay. Where the fuck might that be? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, just drop it in the water, I guess. Cool. So... Gotcha. It looks like it's pretty much limiting to the places I can go. I'm not sad about that. Sometimes I just get like too gung-ho when I'm given like too much freedom, and then I'll just be like, you know what? Do not enter the water gate. Okay. I'll get like lost and like stop playing the game and just start doing crazy stuff like being over leveled, which kind of like takes the fun out of like later parts of the game. What is this hellhole? I cannot unlock that door, whatever that is. Let's see. We're at some place with some people. This guy says, "This is a nameless village, but we have a rich hot spring." How fancy. I don't care about any of that stuff. Doesn't look like there's any pots to break. Oh, there we go. The hell? The Devil's Urn. Okay. There we go. Might as well check out the well. Oh, there's a guy down here. He says, "You too? You want some of the village's special bath salts? I've got them with me. They're too good to give away. How about a trade? There's a huge desert where you can pick desert roses. If you bring me that, I'll give you the spring salts." He says, "You might be itching to talk about this, but let's keep this a secret from the villagers." Whatever. This guy says, "It might be worth a shot to ask the villagers if they'll open the water gate." Okay. Meh. I guess that guy's son wants to be a priest, and he's locked himself away in this house. She doesn't notice Bunny because she's praying. Maybe it's Bianca. I hate her. They better not make me have her in my party. I'll freaking lose my mind. Lose my freaking mind. Not really. Let's see. Nothing to steal. What kind of house is this? Duncan says, "Who's there? Seems I have a visitor." "What's your name, son? Haven't we met somewhere before?" "What did you say? You're Papa's son? Wow, I can't believe my eyes. You're alive. And look at how you've grown. It's hard to believe you're the same boy who was always playing with Bianca. And what about that father of yours? Is Papa's doing well?" "I see, so he's already... You've been through so much, Bunny. You've done quite well for being all alone. It's been rough for us, too, since my wife passed. I can't understand how it happened. She was always in such good health. Oh, how could I forget? Did you catch Bianca on your way up to the house? She went to tend to her mother's grave." Bianca says she's back. Duncan says, "Bianca, look who came for a visit. It's Bunny. Your old friend Bunny is alive and kicking." Bianca says, "I still can't believe it, Bunny. You're still alive, safe and sound. I heard the news of Santa Rosa's assault, and all sight of you had vanished, Bunny, but I was positive that you made it through. I just knew it. That's because you promised that we'd go on another adventure, but wow, it's been 10 years. I gotta hear about everything that's happened. Please, won't you stay here for a while?" "Oh, is that right? You can't stick around? What'd you say? You're looking for a water ring so you can get permission to get married?" Bunny and Bianca spent that night talking about what had happened over the past 10 years, and the sun rose. Bianca says, "Morning, Bunny. Did you sleep well? You should hurry up and get on your feet. Breakfast will be ready soon." Anyway. Nothing. Bianca says, "Feeling hungry? Just wait a little longer." Okay. Duncan says, "Come here for a second. I never told this to Bianca, but Bianca isn't actually my real daughter. That's why I worry so much about her. I want her life to be full of joy. With the state I'm in, I don't know what the future holds for me. My poor soul would be at ease knowing you would take care of her." Yeah, whatever. I want the feisty, mean lady, if I can get her. Bianca says, "Everything's ready. Have a seat." Wow, that's a lot of fucking bread. Bitch, I'm on keto. I don't eat carbs. I'm just kidding. Bianca says, "Do you mind if I ask you something while you're eating? Seeing you got me thinking about the good old days. I want to lend you a hand so you can find the ring. It's because I want you to be happy. It's bound to be dangerous, right?" I'm going to say yes. She says, "We can go on another amazing adventure. Let me know when you're ready to leave." She forces her way into your party no matter what. She says she'll open the water gate. Who do I want to send back to Mr. Monster? I don't care about that evil apple, probably. Well, Duncan has no skills whatsoever. I'd rather have people that can learn skills. Let's see if I can get rid of her. Oh gosh, damn it. Is there anything else in here that I care about? Looks like there might be some, like, other stuff hidden in this town that I didn't find. So let me peek around. Another well. Jeez. And we have found another Sudoku ticket. Interesting. This place is surprisingly large. Don't think I went in the inn yet. And guess here's a bar. Found a small medal. What else do we got? There's a weapon shop. Interesting. Battle axe. Let's see. Let's see. Am I really ever going to use that wizard staff? I don't think I will. That's good enough for now, I guess. Let me see. There was something in there that I was like, what? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to use that again. I might as well keep it just to be safe. There's just so much junk that you get in this game, like, that I have no idea what it's for. Let's just put that in the bag. Don't think I checked out the upstairs yet. Got a medicinal herb. How do I get on that side? There must be another staircase. There we go. Anyway. I think I'm missing one more thing. There we go. Let's see if I can take this girl out my party, because I really don't care about her. Alright. There we go. Now, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to get in my boat. Jeez. Having one of those brain damagey days. Yeah, fuck Bianca. She sucks. No problem, leave it to me. Alright, well, she opened this water gate for us, I guess. She jumped out of the boat and swam up to it. It's a little wild, but whatever. Don't know why I didn't just do that. Alrighty. Okay. It's kind of like locking me to specific locations. Sea dog. I like that they're just standing on top of the water. Oh yeah, I've been there. It's this little Baby Island. Nah, we fought enemies like this before. There's a song called Blinded by the Light. And I think that said I was bewildered by the light. And I was like, would have been funner, more fun rather, if it said blinded by the light, but whatever. Such is life. Life is such. Bianca says, wait, Bunny, you want me to wait it out in the wagon? What's wrong with wanting to stretch my legs and go with you? You don't mind, do you? You fucking bitch. She says, this is an amazing place. I had no clue there was a cave like this past the water gate. I don't know why, but boy is my heart pounding. Remember back when we were little and went and got rid of those ghosts? Nope. Don't remember shit about that, actually. Get the fuck out of here, lady. I don't like you, Bianca. Fucking get out of my party. Fucking self-imposing fuck. Wow, those are ugly. Cool design, though. God damn it, Bianca. Dancing Jewel is gonna go to Mr. Monster. Okay. Looks like I missed a phone call. Ooh, wheel. I doubt it is important. Let me check that really quick. Yep, nothing I give a shit about. Alright. Looks like this place is pretty straightforward so far. Oh boy. There we are. A divergence has occurred. Bianca says, wow, it's so pretty. I wonder how long it's been since I've seen such a landscape. When my mom died, I didn't have time for adventuring anymore. I'm gonna adventure you off this cliff. This guy says, I heard this cave has an amazing ring hidden in it. I don't think I have anything to worry about. A randy bloke and his wench finding it before me. Wow. You heard it here first, folks. Bianca is a wench. Let's see. These fatties need to get away from me. Whatever. I fucking hate these guys. What the fuck? There we go. Why is everything such a pain in my vajazzle? Oh, jeez. Whatever. Bianca says, well, excuse me, that man just took a long look at my butt. I really don't care, girl. Are you serious? Fucking poisoned? God damn. There we go. We got the Robe of Serenity. It's a merman. Oh my. That's one way to level up. Wow, it's a miraculous cave, says Bianca. I still can't believe a cave exists. Wait, it looks like you'd get soaked by the waterfall. Be careful. I hate her. Someone please stab this bitch. It'd be kind of funny if she died in your party, you couldn't marry her. Just like get locked out of the wifo for lifeo. Oh boy. Fuck off. I just want to see if there's anything over there. Jesus. Why don't one of these monsters kidnap Bianca so I can put my normal monsters in my party? I got 1,200 gold. She says, that's strange. It wasn't the water ring. I thought that the water ring would be protected by the waterfall for sure. Oh my god, Bianca. You're just so awful. Just please stop. Just stop. Anyways, looks like that's the water ring. Bianca says, we did it. Now you can get married. Hey, Bunny, never mind. If you marry Flora, then you'll probably inherit the shield. We're just a couple steps away from your goal. Let's go. What is this, Guilt Trip, the movie? Jesus. I should have just went over here first, I guess, but whatever. The bitch killed herself again. Fuck you, Bianca. Just fuck off. God. Oh my god, she's literally dead. You gotta be shitting me with this. Did I even get that fucking ring? I guess I did. God, Bianca. Jesus. We're almost rid of her forever. Probably. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god. You are the most useless character of all time. Let's get the fuck out of here. Whoops, I don't think that's what I should have done. Oh well. Welcome, this is the Ludman Mansion. Ludman says, good day, Bunny. I heard you found the water ring. Wonderful. You are a worthy suitor for my Fiona. As promised, you now have my permission to marry her. To be honest, I have already started to prepare for the wedding. I will take the water ring off your hands. The two rings will be exchanged during the wedding in the presence of God. Flora, I assume you're fine with Bunny as your husband-to-be? Flora says, yes. Oh, wait, Father, who's that woman? Bianca says, who, me? I'm Bianca. I'm just an old friend of Bunny's. Well, I guess my work here is done, so I should probably be off. Flora says, please wait. Bianca, do you have feelings for Bunny? And Bunny, do you have feelings for her? If that's the case, then you may grow to resent marrying me. Bianca says, Flora. Ludman says, Flora, drop at this instant. Tonight, Bunny must think carefully on who he wants to choose, Flora or Bianca. This arrangement should work out fine. Bunny, you will stay at the inn tonight, my treat. Bianca, you can stay at my vacation villa. Are we all set? You understand? Let's just say yes. Excellent. Please think carefully about your decision. That night, Bunny stayed at the inn and woke up in the middle of the night. Alrighty. I guess you're getting cold feet. That's because marriage is a once-in-a-lifetime commitment. You should take a walk and clear your head. Let me know when you're ready to go back to your room. Okay. Let's see. Let's see now. I'm just trying to look up, like... Oh, let's see. Alright. Yeah, whatever. I guess I gotta talk to people. This lady says, "You're Bunny, right? The entire town is talking about you." Why? This lady says, "I wonder why men only think of themselves. You should stop to think about the girl you'll be choosing. Of course, you look like quite the gentleman, so I'm sure you've already considered that." The bartender says, "That girl you brought with you, she seems like a great lady. I wonder if she'd want to work here at my bar." If it was me, I'd choose Flora. Word around is if you marry Flora, you get the family shield too. If you ask me, you ain't got nothing to worry about, right? Okay. This one says, "I heard Master Ludman ordered a veil from a humble good shop." Who would I choose? That's a tough one. How about you head over to the church and give it a once-over? This guy says, "You look worried. Bianca is strong-spirited, but she's also bright and beautiful. On the other hand, Flora is gentle, kind, and pure. I don't doubt she'll be a good wife to you." I guess I can't get the third girl in this game. It's sad. I guess these people are asleep. Ludman says, "It takes a great man to risk life and limb to fetch those rings. You're an interesting lad. Even if you don't choose my daughter, leave the wedding to me. I'll be sure to send out invitations to your friends as well. Lord Henry and Lady Maria, correct? Now that that's taken care of, I guess I'll get some sleep." Flora is asleep. I try to like flee the situation with the zoom spell and it says, "Before you do anything, you must choose a wife." Good God, man. I'm ready to go back to my room. Leave me alone. How do I get this to move on? This lady says, Mr. Ludman has given his consent for you to be Flora's future husband. Andy will be crushed, but you did earn it, so he'll have to live with it. Even still, I wish you all the best. That guy's asleep. Andy says, Flora! In his sleep. This guy is asleep. This says, stop wandering around and give me an answer already. Who do you think it'll be? Oh, you're not my husband. I'm sorry. Whoops. I hate it when that happens. And I'm like pretty sure I talked to everybody. Unless there's someone in here. Bianca says, hey there, Bunny. What a mess we've gotten ourselves into. Don't worry about it. Didn't you already decide it'd be best if you married Flora? Don't worry about me. I've been going at it alone practically my whole life. Bunny, you must be tired, so you should probably get back to bed. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the night breeze a little longer. I'm not really sleepy. Why do I have to get married? Like, fuck that. Whatever. I'm just annoyed because I can't get the third girl. I guess she's not in this version. Alright, let me sleep now, dude. Sorted it all out. Do you want me to show you to your room? I'm gonna say yes. As the sun rose, Bunny was called to the mansion. Good morning, Sir Bunny. Everyone is waiting for you. Please head this way. Ludman says, Bunny, have you thought carefully on whether you want to marry Bianca or Flora? I'm gonna say no. He says you can't make... No matter what you do. I guess you have to just deal with that. If you leave without proposing, everyone will be disappointed. Oh my god. Flora says, Bunny, I'm the type of woman that has to rely on you for protection. Even so, may I have the honor of being chosen. Let's see. Oh, whatever. Flora says, really? You think I'm the one? I'm so happy. I know I'll be a good wife. Ludman says, it's decided. I couldn't be happier to see that you chose Flora. Let's prepare for the ceremony right away. Our new bride may prepare for the ceremony in my villa. Bianca says, please wait. I want to help out in any way I can. Ludman says, it's nearly time for the ceremony. I caught wind of a nice humble shopkeep who lives in that hot spring village. I ordered a beautiful silk wedding veil. I'd like you to pick that veil up for your bride. By the time you return, the preparations will be complete. Okay. Ugh. I guess it's off to this place again. This game cracks me up. Where am I supposed to go to get this fucking veil? God damn it. Guess the item shop. Maybe it's this guy. Ah, you must be here for the veil. I finished it right on time. This is it. Hope everyone loves it. Let's see. Just fucking fly away and shit. Ludman says, if it isn't Bunny, so glad you've returned. Your wedding will be held on my fabulous casino ship in the far northeast sea. Usually we'd sail there, but the seas have been dangerous. But Lord Henry just arrived and informed me of an interesting detail. Henry says, salutations, Bunny. Long time no see. I came as soon as I received your wedding invitation. He says, sorry, old boy. I mentioned to Sir Ludman about how you can cast Zoom. Maria says, congratulations, Bunny. Sir Ludman is a very generous father. Such an extravagant wedding for just the two of you. Ludman laughs and says, Bunny, let's head out, shall we? With my guidance, we should be able to fly straight to the casino ship with your spell. Is everyone prepared? I say yes. Bunny, are you alright, Bunny? Says Flora. Flora says, thank goodness, you've come too. You must be tired after bringing so many people here, yes? You collapsed the second we landed on the casino ship. I'm sorry my father asked for the near impossible. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. Ludman says, ah, you've come back to us. So sorry about that, Bunny. As much as I'd like you to have a good rest, it's already time for the ceremony to begin. Please listen to the wedding planner. He'll tell you what you need to do. This guy says, yes, sir. I'll explain how the ceremony will unfold. First, I'll direct the groom to the altar. You'll wait patiently for your bride. The bride will walk out. The father will escort her. You two will meet in front of the altar where the priest will begin. After some words from the priest, you'll exchange the rings. It's time to begin the ceremony. Are you ready? Oh, Jesus Christ. I say yes, and we will be guided to the priest, apparently. Oh. The priest says, this glorious day the Lord has blessed us as we celebrate the wedding of Bunny and Flora. Everyone please turn and face the suite. Here comes our blushing bride, Flora. The priest says, dear Lord, thank you for bringing our bride and this groom together here on this special day. Please bless this union and watch over this couple. Now it is time for the two of you to exchange vows. Bunny, do you take Flora to be your wife in sickness and in health, to care for her the rest of your days? Nah. And Flora, do you take Bunny to be your husband? Yes, I do. The time has come to exchange the rings. They exchange the rings. The priest says, in the presence of God, I pronounce these two as husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Bunny! Oh my. Bunny kissed Flora, sealing their love. The priest says, O Lord, a new blessed union has been born before you. I pray that you love and watch over the two of them for all eternity. Amen. Henry says, congrats, Bunny. Way to go. Bianca says, congrats. You too, Flora. Someone whistles and says, take good care of that little sweetheart, Bunny. And so ends the tale of how Bunny married Flora. Bunny didn't have time to play at the casino ship. He had to return to Sarbona with Ludman and the wedding guests. The celebration continued on well into the night, and then the night faded into morning. Alrighty. Flora says, good morning, Bunny. I mean, sweetie. You must have been exhausted. It's already evening. I'm sorry that you missed out on the festivities after you had to bring everyone home. I'm quite sorry for my father's demands. Now that it's just the two of us, it feels like it's just a dream. But from now on, we'll always be together. Sweetie, this has been on my mind for some time, but I really do want to help you on your journey. Surely you haven't given up on finding your mother, yes? If that's the case, I don't want to sit inside the house the whole time. Please take me with you on your journey. Yeah, whatever. She says, I'm so happy. Thank you, sweetie. Flora joined. We should talk to my father so we can get his approval. Let's go. Bunny noticed his belongings felt a little heavier, so he looked inside the bag. There's a pair of red and white cupcakes Ludman handed out around town to celebrate your wedding. Let's see. Oh my. Pardon me. Ludman says, if it isn't the happy couple, you two lovebirds ready to leave? Lord Henry and Mary and Lady Maria left early this morning, but they told me all sorts of wonderful tidbits about you, like how you're on a journey to find the hero. So I'd like to give this to you. Please accept it. The chests behind me have been unlocked. Feel free to enjoy what's inside. Flora, will you wait for Bunny even though you'll be lonely while he's on his travels? Flora says, about that, Father, I intend to go with him. Ludman says, what are you saying, Flora? You're not built for that. But what if something were to happen to Bunny and I was not around, says Flora. Ludman says, I understand your feelings. Ludman says, very well then, how about we make a deal? There's a small shrine on a tiny island west of the mountain village. I was thinking of sending Bunny there to check the contents of the jar enshrined there. If Flora is not a hindrance on his errand, then I'll allow you to travel together. How about it? Is that satisfactory? Flora says, yes, Father, I will do everything I can to help Bunny come back safely. Ludman says, okay, it's decided. I'll entrust the shrine's key to you, Flora. Ludman says, I'm counting on you, Bunny. The shrine is on an island west of the mountain village. Please pay it a visit and check the color of the jar. The chests behind me have been unlocked. Feel free to enjoy what's inside. Okie dokie. We got the Heavenly Shields, which I don't think we can even use. And we got 2,000 buckos. Alright, let's put all this crap in the bag that I don't need. Okie dokie. Let's see, meow. Oh, cool. She has that Morning Star. Let's get rid of all this mess. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Sail the ship up the river. Let's see. Flora says, I wonder why my father built a shrine in a place like this. No matter, let me open the door. Why can't I walk on that thing? What jar is supposed to be here? Oh, okay. I guess we can go down, down, down. Bunny examined the jar. It's glowing with a bluish-green light. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. What am I doing? Let's just zoom. Alrighty. Ludman says, good to see you returned. The endeavor was successful. I see. It was bluish-green. Good. I can rest easy for now. Ludman continues, it's nothing you should concern yourself with. How'd it go? Did Flora come in handy? I say yes. Ludman says, is that so? I can't say I believe it, but... And then Flora cuts him off and says, please, Father, when I was journeying with Bunny, I realized something. I really do want to be with him. Please let me go, I beg you. Ludman says, if you say it like that, your poor father doesn't have a choice. But please know your limits and don't try to do the impossible. Flora says, yes, Father, thank you. Ludman says, it seems that all of your affairs are in order. I hope you soon find the legendary hero. Ah, I nearly forgot. Please feel free to use my ship docked in Port Selmy. I don't doubt your ship will stand up to a long voyage. I'll send word of your arrival immediately. Everyone ready now? Have a safe journey, you two. If you grow weary, you can return home any time. When the time comes, when the world is truly at peace, let's live together as a family. Okay. Let's take a quick naparoo. And let's see if I can take Flora out of my party. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's see. I guess we're gonna move over to Port Selmy. And well, we have saved. I think this is a good place to stop, so I'll be back a little bit later in the day, probably like after 5 p.m. to do a little bit more. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.